Hey, this is Notser, and this is a public service announcement. Royal Navy containers have been an issue for me. I have completed every directive that was available in this portion of the Royal Navy campaign. I've unlocked and opened a ton of containers. I even went so far as to spend a ton of sovereigns on some containers. You know what? We'll do it again. We'll do it again. I will say, don't do this. This is an addiction, and yes, I am going to regret this completely. However, I just want to show you the terrible luck I've gotten. Now, keep in mind, I have already purchased pretty much all of the expensive ones that give you tons of doubloons, since I already own the Gallant, Warspite, Burt, Dunkirk. I was able to benefit from all the doubloons. If anyone doesn't know, if you use your sovereigns to buy the Warspite or the Gallant, and you already own it, you get the value in doubloons. So you're basically getting free doubloons for in-game currency in the form of sovereign. So keep that in mind. But just be careful of these containers, man. I've opened way too many in the hopes that I would get access to all four of the DD missions. I got Acosta, Icarus, and Jervis. But notice there's something missing. The lightning. And since a viewer was so lovely in contributing to the effort, the cause, I was going to open the containers and just talk about how frustrating this mechanic has been. I can't express to you how incredibly annoying it is to try and make content over something as, innocent as trying to have a mission show up in a random loot box and hope that I get it. It's incredibly infuriating to have no protection whatsoever. I will open at the end of this probably 180 containers, and I have yet to see the lightning mission. Now, I contacted Wargaming and I got basically, bad bit of RNG. Okay, well, that should never happen. You should never have a player who has opened that many containers without any protection to reward one of these missions. I talked about this. A similar mechanic existed, I believe, for the French battleships. There's got to be just a set number that you open and then a mission will automatically appear. It can't be this unforgiving, Wargaming. I don't know what that has to be. 10 containers, 20 containers, 30 containers. Something has to exist to protect a player from themselves and from the game, because this is probably the most frustrating I've ever been. I have opened 30 to an hour's worth of time on stream spending 2 containers in hopes that I will get this thing. And clearly, we have now moved on to the premium containers that were so lovingly gifted to me by Mitt. Thank you, Mitt. And I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to see it. I'm going to get tons of sovereigns that are going to allow me to unlock more of these, and it's just going to keep going and going and going. In my comment to Wargaming, I was like, listen, my account has to be flagged incorrectly. This must be a mistake. Oh, there's no mistake. You just have bad luck. Really? Are you really going to just rely on bad luck? That can't be the case. You can't not protect players. And I've heard crazy stories. I think other CCs, they had the... so anyone who doesn't know, each month CCs are given some content-related containers so we can show off, the camo or the system. It was the way with Go Navy, and it was the way with this. 15 containers for each CC that makes extensive content. I've heard from a number of sources that at least 5 of them got all 4 missions in those first 15 containers. Some of them got all 4 missions in the first 4 containers. And I'm over here on container 160, 170, and I still haven't seen this mission? That's bullcrap. Utter bullcrap. So, I beg you, Wargaming, please put some protection for individuals who are opening containers. Just a guaranteed drop on these missions after a certain number of containers opened. In World of Warcraft, during Legion, they had a legendary protection. Legendaries were a part of the items that you needed, and they could randomly drop anywhere. And they implemented a protection after a certain number of time without a legendary, you would just get one, a higher chance for it to occur. There needs to be something like that here. Because this is ridiculous. There's no statistical possibility that I have this bad of RNG. I think something misflagged, but, you know, I'm not aware of the back end. But as you can see, we get the exact same luck that I expect every single time. Absolutely nothing. Nothing, and you will like it, sir. God, it's so annoying. I mean, you just saw 30 containers opened, and of course, not a single thing, not a single reward, and I got 350 sovereigns. I bet you I could buy all of these and still not get any, so I am so done with something that doesn't have RNG protection. I am so done. It's so annoying, but I just wanted to make this video to warn some of you, you will have the exact same RNG as me. You will have less than 1%. Don't fall for it. It's not going to be the next container. There's nothing in the game that protects you. So just, if you get it from containers that are awarded to you, that's great. Don't invest too much. Don't screw yourself, and maybe you'll enjoy yourself more than I have with this process. This is the most infuriating thing for me. But just wanted to share my opinion on this system and how I would like it to change. I hope that I am a edge case. I really hope I am. I don't want any of you to deal with the same sort of bull crap that I've dealt with. I really appreciate all the support. There's been at least 10 different people who have gifted me containers in the hopes that their container would unlock this mission for me. And all I can say to you is thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.